So the first thing he said, it shalom, peace between the heavenly and the earthly abodes. It means bringing together the intellect and the emotions, because they are in conflict and you have to bring peace between them. You have to synthesize them. So that was one idea. The second opinion, not only do you build a palace, umasim shalom beinayim, and not only do you accomplish peace between the heavenly and earthly abodes, elo shahamoichin umidos migilim al ha'olam, but the intellect and moichin and the midos and the emotions, they protect the world. On the first two opinions, a healthy mind and heart, you have healthy behavior. So that's ha'olam, because Meginim, the world we live in. That's what he says. Let's continue. Now we come to the final opinion. That's Levi. The Levi, what does Levi say? These are very important words. That the person, the essence is, he says, that one is changed, transformed. Essence and core, that's the toiv good. So we understand that these four details, they are in an orderly fashion. The tachlis, the exit from Mitzrayim, from Egypt. Exalted hand, arm, Hidavka was specifically when the beginning, Kasher Aschola, Unesinis Rishus, when did they lift, their hand and say, we're out, we could go, we're free? That was in the evening. So we see clearly that the Yitzhak Rabbi saying was how our rabbis of blessed memory have said, physical appearance and makeup of the neck, which is the most narrow part of the body, it's the motive of the greatest reduction of intellect. The Sidur Ha'esas Sfiras B'Gufa Adam, when we organize Baruch, the 10 Sfiros in the human form, which are the 6 midos. In other words, the body represents the 6 midos out and meditating upon. Behold, from understanding this idea that he's thinking about, and meditating upon it, that this is something good for him, this creates by him ava, a love, a thing that you want in your life, right? The same is true, Baruch. 1 second, Hillel. In conclude, it's an excellent thing. It is to be desired, but not yet is the person moved to the point where the person says it's for me. So that's why he says here there's two aspects. One is we come to a point and understand that it's important, this is a good thing for the world, right? Just in its own right. And number 2 is Toiv Lefanav Baruch. Standing Hashem, then you have number 2, Kirvas Elokim, the closeness of, it doesn't draw me. The issue is an issue of Kirva. And then there is a third stage where you're so inspired and you understand it so well that not only is there a Kirva that exists, but the Kirva is good for me. Now, if you take these three things, Baruch, and we talk about, right? And number two, then you will go from the beginning of the line, the fifth line, Hillel. The fact that the issue and item on its own, in its own regard, is good. More so, it's now good for him. It's good for me. I want to bring it into my home. I want to get involved. The passion is very different than just the love. So he says, the way I understand it from here is, from this mimer, that the tshuka represents toiv lefonav. It's good. It's a loving thing, but it's not yet for me. In other words, it's not associated with I want it, and that's the aside. The aside, the midas hayesod means I want to in quality of yesod. V'nasa etzli and what's created is a great path that he has implemented in his life. Nimtza, what we have from this, Nimtza, shahaseichol misapech lemida gemura. What a thought. The Rebbe says here, you hear this, guys? Moshe, the Rebbe says here a bomb. It's an explosive bomb. Midah shebaseichol, two midos in, right? So, gemura mamish with a complete midah. So what I understand from this is, Hillel, that a midah gemura and complete a midah is what? It is a
transformed thought.
A transformed thought. Yes, well said. Now, do we have such a
Shuka was that of taking all desires that a person has and directing them towards God.
Rebbe did not rejoice in the